Did you know that the United States almost faced a nuclear attack because of this small island? This is Cuba, just 90 miles away from America. In 1962, the United States tried to overthrow the Cuban leader, Fidel Castro. However, they failed in the attempt. Relations with Washington quickly collapsed, and Cubans feared that America might attack again. So they began turning toward the Soviet Union for protection. Back then, America and the Soviet Union were bitter rivals. Both were nuclear superpowers competing for global influence. The Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev saw this as an opportunity. The United States already had missiles positioned near Soviet territory in Italy and Turkey, and now the Soviets secretly began sending nuclear missiles to Cuba, close enough to strike major American cities within minutes. For weeks, America had no idea. Then, on October 14, 1962, a US U-2 spy plane flew over Cuba, which changed everything. It sent a photograph to the Pentagon, where it was found that Soviet nuclear missiles are installed just 90 miles away from America. Panic spread inside Washington, and military generals suggested invading Cuba. But President John F. Kennedy took this calmly. The U.S. Navy surrounded Cuba and blocked Soviet military ships from supplying more missiles. America called it a quarantine. The world was on the brink of nuclear war, and everyone was waiting for the first step. On October 27th, Cuba shot down American U-2 spy plane over its space. World feared that this could trigger war, but a scarier moment happened underwater. A Soviet submarine called B-59 had been cut off from Moscow for days, was surrounded by American ships near Cuba. U.S. warships dropped warning depth charges as a signal. However, the crew misunderstood that nuclear war had already begun. So they decided to launch a nuclear torpedo at American forces. Two officers agreed to launch, but one man, Vasily Arkhipov, resisted and took the submarine away towards Soviet waters. But one question still remains: how did America stop the missile threat in Cuba? I'll cover that in the next video.